So where are all my moms worried about their kids spending too much time on screens? That's probably all of us, right? I can tell you as an exhausted mom myself that I am often handing my son a screen. But from my nearly 30 years spent in education, here's one of the things that often isn't talked about enough. And that's that it isn't necessarily the amount of times that kids are spending on screens that's the problem. It's how they're interacting with them. So most of the time, kids are just passively absorbing information. They're just watching, right? And a lot of the research focuses on things like watching short videos, like YouTube shorts, TikTok videos that are about 30 seconds. And what that actually teaches kids is to have shorter attention spans. So that can actually be problematic. But there are ways to interact with screens that don't cause the same kind of problems. For example, one of the things that my son does when he's on screens all day is create video games. He loves doing that. So he can spend hours at a time sitting in front of a computer creating games. But this is a different kind of screen time because he isn't sitting there passively absorbing information. Instead, he's interacting with the technology. He's being creative. He's thinking about the things that he's doing. And so instead of what the research says, like short-circuiting our brains or atrophying our brains, what's actually happening is that his brain is getting fired up when he does that. So here is my permission for you to let your kids spend time on screens, because we all know that we need that sometimes. But again, the thing to think about is not necessarily the screens, but what are they actually doing when they're on those screens?